Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to C&S Corvettes. It's Lyle with his Friday podcast. Beautiful weather here in Florida right now, and looking forward to the business day ending so I can go out and enjoy it with my friends and family. Interesting week this week here. Aside from my computer dying and having to get a new computer, we had two customers drive to us from out of state to fix problems on their C3 and C4 cars that Chevy dealers failed to address, just couldn't fix. And both of those people left here in an hour with a bill less than $100 and their car was fixed. It inspired me to talk to you about the differences between a knowledgeable specialty shop and the dealership when it comes to older cars. Now, nobody knows the C7 Corvette or the late model C6 Corvette better than your Chevy dealer. They have all the right programming, they have all the right computer tools, they have everything. And most of the guys working there are familiar with those cars because they've had their hands on them. Once you start getting back into the C5, C4, C3, most of the people who work at a Chevy dealership have never had their hands in one of those cars. The problem there is if you don't know exactly what you're doing on those cars and know all of the little tricks of the trade to get a job done and done properly, a lot of dealerships fall into the attractive but difficult position of using what we call the shotgun approach, which means they start throwing parts at your car until the car either is fixed or they run out of parts to throw at the car. Either way, you end up with a pretty stiff bill from the Chevy dealer. And the two people that came down to see me this week got hefty bills from their Chevy dealer and they didn't fix the problem. And they said, well, we did the best we could and here's what you owe us. That's why it's not the best place to take your older car. For servicing your older car, you want to find a local mechanic, independent shop, a Corvette specialty shop if you can find one in your area, that you build a relationship with over time. And you learn to trust their judgment, you learn to trust the way they do business, and they will be able to handle repairs efficiently and correctly on your car, and you'll only pay for the things that need to be done rather than paying some 22-year-old kid fresh out of Votech at the Chevy dealership to learn about your 1979 Corvette as he's working on it. You don't want to pay him to go to school. So, there are certain Chevy dealers out there that I know that have specialists that are really good with older Corvettes, but they are definitely in the minority. So no harm, no foul. I'm not upset with Chevy. I don't want you to be upset with Chevy. But just know, just like when I go to my toolbox to grab the right tool for the job, I don't take an older car to a brand new car dealership because they're simply not equipped to deal with it efficiently. At that point, the only thing they're going to do efficiently is take your money. So, be forewarned and be wise about who you trust with your car and how you do business with them. That's all. Any questions, anything you want me to cover next week, get a hold of me. You know the number, 800-886-5064, or you can email me at lyle@cndscorvettes.com. Thanks. Have a great week.